I'm trying to understand that what is the psychology behind it. Is it freedom being taken away? Because it was not. It's just public safety for the greater good that you were advised to not get out of the house.
And it was not just your government saying, it was the world saying.
It was like itna bhi nahi tha as far as I could make out. Khaskar this time. It was not. It wasn't like you cannot go out at all like it was last year.
Yeah.
Last year was like proper lockdown, no one in the roads, you can't go out without a reason. You could go out this time without a reason. But वही psychology है कि खाना नहीं खाना. So when you're told that you can't eat food, then you're hungry. And then is it FOMO?
Yeah. FOMO starts when one person does it, then there is this, I guess, a social spending chain reaction that happens. I really want to come on to this. I was listening to one of the books on Audible, so they were pretty open about social spending. So the thing about social spending chain reaction is that if you are there, alright, so let's just example, Paarug goes out to some new restaurant that recently opened up, alright, and Paarug, what he does is that he goes there and he take those aesthetic shots.
Like I do.
That's one aesthetic motherfucker, right? So he goes out there, and so the time you do not post about it, but what you do is you put up a story that's for 24 hours. Now what those 24-hour cycle does is that is FOMO, fear of missing out for people. So they tap on your display picture to see what Paarug posted. And then they see what Paarug actually posted. So there is this cafe ABC that you recently went and newly opened. So I will see that story and I will think about it once. But seeing Paarug would also, in some certain way inflict me. I'll get curious. So not me, but Paarug has like 700 people on your Instagram. So your story reach must be around 400, 500. So 500 people watching one story. Now, one of those 500, there is a very good probability will actually go out there again. So out of those 500 people, one of them will also go out. So that becomes 2 in 700. Now again, that one person would have a social reach of, let's say, 200 more people. Then again, one person in those 200 pool will go out. So that's chain. And when 5, 6, 7, 8 people with same social group upload the same story for the same place, you then start to have FOMO about it. That what are these guys actually doing out there, and what is actually there that I'm missing. Now this is not you telling yourself, this is your subconscious mind telling you.
This is very normal.
This is normal, but this is about some economics, like you spend money.
This is game theory, basic game theory, right?
Game theory. So एक बंदा हिमाचल जाता है दिल्ली से, तो 500 लोग वो स्टोरी देखते हैं, 500 में से एक और प्लान करता है कि
मजा अमन हो गया है, अब मन
को देख ये तो निकल गया,
अब मन हो गया है, now let's go. अब तो 2 लोग जाएंगे, then okay you एक तो हिमाचल में you travel in groups,
yeah,
but you see these photos, yeah, there's like Chandni Chowk level of population in one street in Manali,
Himachal. So the point here is, in the end, the talk will be not about is it safe to travel or not. In the end, the talk will be about yaar sab to ja rahe hain, chalo.
It is normal to have this amount of traffic in a hill station. I mean, in any case, obviously summers are traditionally more inviting for people to go. Hills are more inviting for people to go to in summers. And June, obviously, in normal conditions, this is summer vacation time for school.
No, 1st of July, your school.
For school kids, right? Okay, July, but like June. So this is like vacation time in any case for families. Yeah. But I don't think so many families do.
I mean, if you can send your kids out to Himachal, then you can probably also send them out to school.
They should go to school. I don't understand.
If you can travel a lot, you can actually go to school. तो हिमाचल जा रही हो उस बस में यार जिसमें already 30 unknown लोग हैं. What's the problem going to school? There are 30 known people.
I don't understand shutting schools down. I mean, how many kids do? Okay, I didn't know, but as far as I have heard and read about COVID, it's not very deadly to kids.
It is deadly to everyone. I mean, it's just a matter
It's
of
like
fact-
kids have a stronger immune system. They're not
yeah.
getting vaccinated anyway, under 18.
Under 18, yeah.
And then, I don't know how Delta variant works with kids. I
Yeah.
really hope it doesn't affect them because they are not vaccinated right now. But I don't think COVID
I've seen
particularly attacked
Yeah.
kids as it did to 50-year-olds.
Yeah, that's basically because of immunity, metabolism rate, and your body being more active and fast, your white blood cells being more active, more new than the old ones. So
I mean, if you can drive collectively to Himachal as if you're raiding Area 51.
in a bus, in a RTV.
मतलब सोने की तिजोरी खोलने जा रहे हो वहाँ पे सारे के सारे निकल गए हो डब्ल्यू ढूंढने.
सेंट सेबेस्टियन गार्डन में बड़ा सा डब्ल्यू होगा वहाँ पे सब ले जाना. नहीं ऐसा कोई सीन नहीं है. If you guys can actually travel to Himachal with 30 unknown people, then you can definitely attend school.
And
I've seen 16, 17
school क्या you can go to offices, you can just go. I mean, if
with your normal life.
Right now, if you're not vaccinated, this is at Delhi I'm talking about. Delhi, Chandigarh, developed places I'm talking about.
India's first planned city, Chandigarh.
Yeah, मतलब when there's economic.
I wanted to bring this up क्योंकि फिर वहाँ के लोग भी थोड़े हैं ना educated type so
They are educated,
I
right?
really wanted to point them out.
So, at this point, if you're not vaccinated,
Yeah.
Paji, if you're not vaccinated, it is either you got COVID and you're within the 90-day period like I am,
Yeah.
or you just don't care. Because you had ample opportunity to get vaccinated by now. At least once.
Yeah.
Now that it's free.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the smoothest process. It's
Yeah.
very hard having COVID vaccinations done like government schools and stuff. But you could have done it by now.
Yeah.
I mean, was there someone stopping you? Was there something stopping you? In cities I'm talking about.
No.
Delhi में, Punjab, Chandigarh में, Mumbai में.
Nothing.
I don't think cities में this was a problem. You could get vaccinated if you
Easily,
wanted to,
yeah.
right? So if you're not vaccinated by now,
Yeah.
you're either in the 90-day period, so you have antibodies anyway.
Yeah.
You're safe, relatively.
Right.
Or you're willing to take the risk to get the virus. So why close it down anyway?
I mean, if you are willing to take this risk, that doesn't mean the people around you are also willing to take the risk for virus.
But like, they are vaccinated, right?
If you work, I mean to say is that there are still old people who can catch COVID. Now the COVID
Even if
not
they're vaccinated.
now, so the COVID won't be that severe because they're already vaccinated. But it won't be suitable that for them to again catch something which they just got rid of, and for their age to sustain even a normal flu would be very tough.
Okay.
So it's not in everyone's best interest. I mean, people with comorbidities, if they catch COVID, people with asthmatic problems, it's not in their best interest, and you don't know. By face, you cannot tell that this guy is asthmatic and this guy is not. It's not written on our faces. Alright, so for me to catch COVID, let's just say that I'm willing to catch COVID. I'm willing to catch COVID, and on the cost of tourism travel, not work travel, tourism travel. I'm willing to catch. But is it really in the best interest of people that I meet daily on my workbench? No. I mean, for people that I'm working together, they might be sensitive, they might be allergic to some things. So this is it's not like you can take a bullet and then you can say that मेरे घर पे किसी को फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. Bro, your family will be there, I suppose, and it's not the same that it's in everybody's best interest. You willing to take the virus just proves that how big of a shithead you are.
No,
because of you, many other people can get it. Now, I'm on my first dose for Covishield. Alright. Still on.
Yeah, you took Covishield, which is like 1 year gap between 2 doses.
1 year gap between 2 doses. Or one day I'll hear that पहली वाली it was sufficient. But again, AstraZeneca's Covishield, good job. I'm feeling it in my veins. So coming to the point that I'm only partially vaccinated. Alright, so I still have chances to catch COVID. Alright, and my dose is more than now 60 days. Let's just say, because I was told 30 days and 48 days, and now it's 60 days. It's 2 months. So in duration of those 60 days, I guess it's not in my best interest that one day my friend goes visits Himachal with a bus of 30 unknown people, and he has COVID but asymptomatic, and then he comes in and then we talk, we gradually take our masks off.
I mean, if you're traveling to Himachal, what the fuck is the mask doing on your face? I don't. Okay, this infuriates me even more. If you're in a bus with 30 people, you're willing to do that.
Yeah,
you're willing to go to Himachal, stay in a hotel where other people have stayed before you.
Yeah.
You don't know what the sanitation, cleanliness process in the hotel is.
Exactly.
But you have a fucking cloth on your face.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that doing?
Nothing.
What is this?
That is totally nothing.
You're smoking a cigarette but with the filter on.
Sharing cigarettes. I mean,
You're smoking a cigarette with the filter on. What the fuck is that going to do?
Nothing.
I don't understand going to Himachal, sitting in a bus, going to a hotel, eating in restaurants, but having a mask on. I mean, what are you doing? It's like...
Oh, sanitize.
And then even mask is like, yeah, ek to mask... Okay, 2 years of COVID, you still don't know how to wear a mask.
That's so fucking stupid. You still don't know. No, when unlock started and I started visiting markets, so I took the best precaution I could on my part, that I wore double masks. One was the surgical one was the N95 one. I did double mask myself. I used to carry a sanitizer in my pocket.
Double mask on a regular travel?
On a regular travel.
Okay.
I used to do that because I
Panic.
just felt that, not panic.
Paranoia of the disease.
Some sort of paranoia, because I by God's grace I never got contaminated with COVID. But again, I didn't catch COVID, but I got vaccinated my first dose. But I still have chances. Alright, so for that I took the best possible precautions. I wore double masks, I carried sanitizer, I even wore gloves, synthetic gloves, and I made sure that whenever I came back home, I took a bath with antiseptic in the water. So those were some basic things that I did, because I have a family at home. I know that I have potential to infect them without me knowing that I have the virus on me. Alright, so with that, I mean, you guys are not even going out for work. You guys are doing nothing. Like, literally nothing.
I told you, brown Mondays are built different. These guys don't give a fuck.
These guys, cockroaches. I mean, us brown Mondays in this room. Why are we here in this room? हमें ये एपिसोड क्या अब तक किसी होटल में हिमाचल में पीछे एक बहुत अच्छी सीनिक बैकग्राउंड के साथ
We could be wanderlusting right now.
We could have been. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to Simla. We could have done that, and I'm good at it. But again, we didn't, because there was a choice between being rational and being irrational.
It's not even rationality at this point. I feel like people love the choice to have the freedom so much that when it was taken away, they're like, redeem it. The first thing you do is redeem that. Make sure it's still intact. We can go out. It's almost like a rebellion kind of a thing subconsciously. That look, we can go out now. कि हाँ हम जा सकते हैं. We've beaten Corona. It's almost like that. Because so many people can't be like stupidity in society in general. It's like collective stupidity. I mean, there's a quote कि do not ever underestimate the stupidity of human beings.
Yeah.
but collective stupidity, it's very unlikely to me कि all of a sudden सब सोचेंगे कि let's create chaos. We woke up today and chose violence.
Peace was never an option.
It's like wanderlusting life chose me.
Yeah.
Suddenly everyone is, I don't know, is this embracing freedom or misusing freedom? I don't understand.